This video is about to tell everybody that I'm spiritually adept. I've been through so many spiritual attacks, say every day of my life. There was a challenge to overcome. Once you overcome it, you get the blessing, right? So, like, if you don't give it any effort, you might be overcome by the demonic forces of this realm, or what's trying to inhibit you, spiritually. So, your spiritual soul feels inhibited, then it feels low. Your spiritual soul feels risen, and it feels rose. You know what I mean? What we're trying to do with this society is try to make it better, ultimately. But if there's a new society outside the system, we've got passed bills to make a representation of the right thing to do, things could change. So what I'm trying to say is that there's an ultimate ability to all these situations that we're facing. It's like, you think that these societies of in the past that tried to erase the history, they're trying to erase the history and twist it up in today's society, which is not good. Like, if you try to twist history, it's not going to be the exact standpoint of what they're trying to prove and everything like that. So okay, I'm going to tell you this real quick because this is fucking awesome. But the CIA told me they're going to make a movie about me. They might. But what I'm trying to say is that when I was, after that fact, I was trying to contribute to say, do this about the movie, do that about the movie. Because when I make these, like, Hobbit podcasts, certain ones I want them to make for the movie that's on the level. To get this out to the people, to get this information out to the people, like, that, things can change, and you know what I mean, on this level of what I talked about in the podcast. But besides that fact, this is just a freestyle of the podcast upon my information. So what I'm about to talk about next is a sequence that we're all living in. Our brain state, whether it's on a good brain state or a negative one. Most of the people are positive or negative on the planet. I want to know that. Most of the people are positive. They're going to make this drastic impact upon everybody that they come across. Like, it's energetic and it's on level, whether you're positive or negative. Now, there could be shadow light. Shadow lighting the situation means that you're bringing up the darkness to be seen for what it is. And when it's seen for what it is, you can grow up and be beyond that of what's holding us back, what's bringing us down, what's all the emotions of what's making us go basically insane in this reality. They want us to throw in the towel. They want us to do all these things, you know what I mean? In this society, and it is rough, and I'm talking to the youth here, because what you're going to go through in the future society might not be easy peasy for you. It might not be happy-go-lucky. Like, we got to break down the situation and find the pieces of the puzzle piece that orchestrate our alignment. It's our piece of the puzzle that orchestrates the alignment. So what I'm trying to say is that everybody in the world gets together with their piece of the puzzle, which makes them them. They're holy super qualities. Like, I see a lot of light in people. They might not see themselves. Even though the demons are doing a lot of wrong in the world, like for the doom and gloom of the planet, like World War III, the killing of many people. That's what I'm saying. If you're not truly evil, now's the time to break out of it. Now's the time to get to our means to save this world before it's too late. So what I'm trying to say is that it's our piece of the puzzle to do so. Whether we're going to make doom and gloom or rise people into the heavenly light of being metropolis of all the good for people instead of all the strife and the stress and the problems. People don't like problems. People don't like stress. People don't like to be overwhelmed. So I'm giving them this break from the Hobble Home Society. I'm giving you this break if you team with me to make this a possibility. I mean, this is a strivement towards the better. My intelligence is increasing on the level, which should help you all out in the process. What I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to convince the people. Once I make this standpoint, buy this land, get the first Hobble Home built, and need a fundraiser for more land because I only have SSI and only get limited at a certain amount of money. It's going to take me forever to breach up the Hobble Home Society that I want to create for 100 people of the standpoint. For the first 100 people of the standpoint of this Hobble Home Society. So what I'm trying to kind of preach to everybody about this Hobble Home Society is that it's on the level of taking back our ownership, taking back our equation of the puzzle piece, because our blessings are waiting at the table for everybody. Everybody going to sit down and get blessed upon this situation. I'm not trying to sound like a preacher. You can believe in Satanism, you can believe in whatever you want, but if you're scared shitless at the end of the world, by all means, making a better Hobble Home Society that kind of saves the planet would make sense, wouldn't it? Regardless of that belief on the table, you could be contributing to it. That's what I'm saying. It's never too late. You could go for an eternity, almost, and still get saved. Because eternity is forever. It's never too late for people to change their minds and do something better for the planet. All I'm saying is kneel, worship the divine goddess, and girls, I hope you're doing alright. Because I really care about the girls. The girls deserve so much. Because Adam, like, basically kind of got separated from Eve. Alright? And you get disciplined to the fucking fact of fighting for what's right after something so tragic happened to you. What I'm trying to say is that the root of mankind isn't based off evil. It never was. I think Eve got deceived because there's so many harlots in the world that are trying to be a sort of agenda. When they got to take off their mask, the girls got to take off their mask and be who they are. Their feminine qualities, which makes them a girl. Why are you trying to be this boss girl when you can be feminine and the man will take care of you? Is what the guys are getting more feminine and the girls are getting more masculine? It doesn't make sense, because what we're all trying to do is live in peace here. And to be her equation, like the girls, if they're feminine, they fix the man. If the girls are being masculine, they only make the man's problem worse because the man already faced with their own masculine qualities. So if you teach the man more masculine qualities, they're not going to grow up or be a more liberated soul because they're suppressed by what they're lacking is a femininity. The femininity is what the man needs. To feel at home, to let go, to feel cared for, to let that tension go inside. Because so many men are uptight, including me, that need a break from this heavy weight on our shoulders all the time, that we're put up to the task of doing all these things. But I'm not saying the man can't handle it. But you get support from the female, the man could be a superpower to do whatever you want. I'm telling you this to be facts. A girl motivates a man to do 110% and above. Goes, if I do 110%, a man that's motivated by a female does even above that. Because they got that support. But anyway, Anyway, girls, I love you. Take care. Hope you're doing good. Comment on my videos if you want, because I'm trying to do the best I can for you. And this is not limited in the sort of aspect of my quality. I try to do all these qualities for the benefit of the girls and everybody else in society too, because I'm not judgmental of anybody. But what I'm trying to say is that I worship the divine goddess, like God I worship, but like it's through Jesus Christ and stuff, like Adam and Eve. It goes deep because Adam took the sins from mankind, and that was Jesus, reincarnated. Because it was the first man, because it grown so much since this time and did all this. I'm trying to tell you this knowledge, and hopefully it don't suppress me. But anyway, girls, I hope you're doing amazing. I gotta stop this podcast because if it goes over 12 minutes, you might not post. So it's 11 minutes and 9 seconds. Alright. That was in the video. And you'll probably see that exact timing on the video. But anyway, I hope you're doing amazing because, I really need the girls to be doing alright because they need support. They need help. They need extra support because they don't want to take on the responsibilities of mankind. It's man's responsibility. The females are supposed to be laid back, enjoying everything, because the man provides. Alright, anyway, girls, I love you. Take care.